This is a video to show how we properly reset the room as efficiently as possible. So Emily's here today. Thank you, Emily, for doing this, and take it away. Let us know how we start this.
Okay. When you first come in the room,
Yep.
this is what I do. I grab the garbage, get that, put in the yellow bag on the cart, and then I go straight to the jacuzzi, if it's a jacuzzi room, and get it sprayed down and run it.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over here so I can.
Out of the way.
Yep.
I just spray all the edges all the way around, and then plug it. And I just run hot water in there. You can run cold if you want, but I run hot. And then while that's going, I come back this way, and I'll spray down the vanities.
And you're using Odoban, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. While she's doing that, the purpose of filling this up, it takes a little while, but you have to fill it above the jets to actually clean the jets out. That's why she started it first, and once that's on, we'll turn the jets on, and that'll run for a little while.
The green stuff is for the mirrors. This one's not bad. You know, we use the Odoban on the mirrors because it makes them smear horribly and like doesn't like come off at all.
Right.
I remove everything and make sure you get the dust off from the bed.
Now, do we do anything with the coffee cups?
Yeah, I'll move
Okay,
that.
okay.
Yep.
Again, this is how we reset the room. So anytime a guest walks in the room and they've stepped in the room, they cross the threshold, this is what we would have to do to properly clean it. Even if it looks clean, we do the whole process.
Let me get the edges. They're flush a little bit there. And then you have to get down like this in order to make sure there's no soap stuff. Okay, yeah, so that's what it likes to say. Spray it outside of the
And all your chemicals are already properly mixed and should be available to stock your cart before the start of your shift or at the end of your shift. Everything should be ready to restock and before you go in there.
Back on your water. You have to use it now.
This room has already been stripped. Obviously, a lot of the linens are gone. That way they can go down to laundry. Again, this is just how to reset the room. You'll find things everywhere, so that's why everything has to be checked and everything has to be cleaned. The entire checklist.
When you get a new rag, obviously this is the same one you used on the first one. You know, like this. Make sure you're pulling out the insert because they get water in between and they have mildew and stuff. So pull these down. And that's just a little stuff, that's the little stuff, so that's how you know these are clean or not.
That's the jets going every once in a while.
Once it does that, then it goes more smoothly.
And most of the time you should really wait to turn the jets on until the water actually is above the jet line. That way it's not drawing on air. Yep. And those switches, if you remember, they're right over here, properly labeled. Right there for you. Hot tub, jets, water fan. And that just mixes the stuff up really well and gets that out of band solution cleaned up.
Otherwise you'll end up with a tub full of sodas. And then I just make sure I shut the power off to it right away, because otherwise you'll forget about it and you leave it on when you leave the room.
Yep, don't want to do that.
And you don't want to do that. So after you reset that back up, you'll have a box of tissue, and then that I fold. Doesn't have to be perfect, but
Okay.
into a little triangle.
And we've replaced the cups right here, right?
Yes, the
Yep.
coffee cups are new with
Yep. With the stuff inside of them?
Yep.
Perfect.
the condiments or whatever.
Which those are already properly stocked on your cart before you
Yes.
come in here. Yep.
The coffee cup should be already prepared,
Yep.
and then you just kind of fold that like a paper airplane in a sense. Up. My OCD just kicked in. I just fixed it. 1 bar of soap goes there, and
That's that area. Wonderful.
And then I'll come over here, and then I'll use a rag, and I just take that hot water and I scrub all the way around the edges.
Very good. And most of the jacuzzi rooms have a backsplash, so those will get wiped down too.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes if the walls are messed up, I'll wipe them at this time to kind of keep them clean.
You see any splashes or anything like that?
Mm-hmm. Fingerprints, Cheeto marks, you know. People eat Cheetos in the tub.
Mm-hmm.
I just rub around in the little guts to make sure you got any hair or anything that might be stuck in there.
Right.
And then, while that drains, I'll grab the rag and come in and spray down the toilet in the tub, which this one's already done, but just makes it an easier spray now. So you'll just take this, since this is clean, but we'll move it over here. And then I pull that out. And then you want to spray your plastic liner down. And then wipe that. And the shower head gets sprayed as people touch it.
Now the Odoman solution's a sanitizer and also air freshener as well.
Yeah, it kills like about the same as Lysol, like 99% or something.
Yep.
Alright, that's how I do that. And then you'll do the tub before you would do the toilet. The toilet's last. Hang on a minute.
Interrupted by phone calls. She'll be ever infamous on YouTube now.
She's probably calling about the house. Is she supposed to hear if I get this house today?
That'd be exciting for you.
Yeah.
Just think back when you watch this video or someone else watches this video. You'll know what's happening. Way back in the day. Yeah.
I like to run a little bit of water. I don't know. I just feel like stuff gets stuck in there.
Understandable.
And then you want to get the top edge and then wipe down. And if you're short, this can be an issue.
Okay. Then we've got, so the vanity area has been reset. Jacuzzi tub has been cleaned and is now drained. And we have the shower is now mostly cleaned up, which leaves the remainder of the room. And like I said before, things will be dirty, so you never know what people will put in a drawer. Every drawer needs checked. And there are a specific list of stocking things you need to put in there to restock the room. The remote has a specific location, along with a butler card that's supposed to be used. But we will get to that as well. Scrubbing the bottom of the top down, right?
Huh?
From the top to the bottom, right?
Bring it back to the body. Alright. And then I'm gonna wipe the top of the towel thing. I think it's dusty. Same with the toilet paper holder. And then the door handles and light switches. And the back of the toilet.
You said you have a specific rag for the toilet, right?
Yeah, I just use the last. I use it last.
Yep, use
So
that last.
I can do the shower and everything, but this is the last thing that's gonna touch.
It's your preference if you want to wear gloves or not
I'm
when
a
you do these
daredevil.
rooms. Emily's a daredevil.
I like to live on the edge. Okay, and then once you get to this point, what you'll do is just wipe around the knobs or the screws that are on the bottom, and then I make sure that any hair that could be behind the toilet is picked up off the floor. Because then I use the Swiffer and I'll do the floor. And inside the toilet, which I think I have a toilet, but
It's okay. So when you're downstairs, the restocking area, it's a good thing to know, is this closet over here. All the items should be found in here properly labeled and marked. So this quad is actually really close to that restocking cabinet. Limits our number of trips back and forth. That's really the goal of this, is to increase efficiency, to properly show how you do the room. Make sure your cart's properly stocked. That way, that back and forth you saw is not a continual item. And use the Autobahn as well in the toilet basin?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'll put the towels before I do the floor. And we do, not this one.
Each room has a different particular.
This one is a different setup. That was the wrong towel for that.
Yeah, each room has a different setup of towels depending on if it's a jacuzzi, if it's a double-double. but we will show those as well in other videos.
So there's two, I guess you would say regular size towels go in here on the back, and then the two washcloths you just fold in half and stick back there. Just make sure they're even, because otherwise it looks tacky. So, yeah, that looks good. And then we got to point the toilet paper, so you take like one flap and kind of fold it up, crease it, fold that up.
And this just shows that the room's been, it's just a sign that the room's been clean and no one else has used the facility before they enter it. And that's just one of those little touches that really make a big difference when somebody comes into the room.
And then we'll put the back mat back. And these will get folded the same way that that towel on the vanity did.
The
so
triangular.
Everything's kind of uniform as that. And then you put your shampoo, conditioner, and soap. That's done. And then I do pine sol on the floor, but you can use Odoban if you want. It's up to you.
Okay. Before we go on to the rest of the room, I'm going to take this moment to stop this video since it's about 16 or 17 minutes at this point. But once she's done with that, that bathroom will be done. Is that right, Em?
Yep.
Okay.